So I think probably the thing that just kind of recently went viral, man, is Diddy doing an interview with the Breakfast Club, and DJ Envy asked Diddy if Young Miami was pregnant, and Diddy kind of snapped on Envy and didn't want to answer the question. And, he kind of threw it back on Envy because, Envy has kind of snapped on people before in the past for talking about his family. And so, yeah, it was, a little tense there for a
I mean, the
second.
thing about questions like that is, it's their job to get the juice. Kind of like my producers over at Zeus and stuff like. It's like, it's our job as producers to push for the juice. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes it's just not that moment. Even though the person might be there for 5 seconds and they're up here, and if you cause an altercation, it still is gonna go viral. It's just like sometimes you just gotta like stay away from asking certain questions in order to, get the right outcome and not just necessarily answers. You understand what I'm saying? Like people just look to poke at people in their moment. Maybe he didn't want to talk about that. Maybe it's none of his business or whatever the case may be. It is that man's right to have freedom of speech and say it. But as an adult, why would you ask that man? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you don't know what's going on in his personal life other than that. And that level, you can never that many females or males, nigga. So it don't matter. Either way it go, nigga, you out of line for asking anything about that. Like, why would you say some shit, nigga? You will never on that level ever. Why would you do that? You don't know how many people you probably disappointed, or if you even disappointed anybody. I don't even know. But on that level, bro, you just don't. You don't pick at a man like that of that caliber, bro. Only people that can do that kind of shit is me. I keep telling you niggas.
Okay, so Diddy also recently just gave back all of the Bad Boy artists their publishing.
Right.
You seen that?
Right.
What'd you think?
I had a conversation with him about it, and it was the right thing to do. He's not a monster. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people that act like, these so they call them CEOs or, millionaires or all of this, whatever you want to call them. It's more like, dude, 9 times out of 10, the worst decisions weren't made by them. And that's without saying too much. That's what that is. So you have to understand, when I get my stuff back, you know how many people I'll be able to bless? Especially if those mistakes that were made weren't made by me. I'm going to make sure that I rectify that as soon as I get back in my office. You feel what I mean? And so that's what's happening now. People are being blessed enough to have their stuff back. So, if I get my stuff back, why not allow others to have theirs?
People are saying that he waited too long and that the publishing isn't really worth that much money now.
Well, that's said by people that were supposed to have the money that is now distributed to the people that the money belongs to. Anything to dethrone you and take away your little victories. Any way to make you overthink, am I supposed to have this much or should I have more? And yeah, that's right. No. We must all be grateful for what we have. We must all be grateful for the air that we breathe. Nonetheless, the trees that we're able to see, if we're allowed to have eyes, ladies and gentlemen. So let's all slow down and realize that life is real. Like, you could be on the freeway and next time you get in the car, you're not in the freeway, you just blinked and something happened. You know what I'm saying? And you were sleeping or something. I don't know. Just life is crazy. You know what I mean? You got to be really, really grateful for what you have and what you're able to acquire, and hopefully you acquire enough to be able to pass on to your children if you have your children.
That's what it is. Do you think he should have gave it back sooner?
I think that he did what he could in the time that he could do it in. And I think that it was sufficient, and if people are paid and money is in their pockets and their kids are being fed, I don't see any problems.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.